What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Cougar Cave with your host, Cougar Dave. Let's get right into it. Number 1, Houston beats Purdue on one of the best inbound plays you will ever see. And then absolutely rocks number 2, Tennessee, to get to the Final Four in San Antonio. Not only did UH have to deal with an away crowd as the number 1 seed in the tournament, but they also had to deal with some really questionable whistles from the ref. Emmanuel Sharp continues to have fantastic games in the clutch. He had 17 points versus Purdue. You know, I think he took that Big 12 honorable mention a little personally because since then he's been the most outstanding player in conference tournament, and now he's the most outstanding player in the Midwest bracket. Guy's just a stud. I'll say it. Milos Uzan is going down as one of the great, if not top 3 greatest UH point guards of all time. I don't care. I just look at the resume. It is incredible how he has learned this system. I mean, he is now a leader in it. He has gone 22 points versus Purdue. He was 6 of 9 from 3, 8 of 17 shooting, and had 6 assists with 3 rebounds, and of course, that fantastic inbounds play at the end of the game to win it for UH. Speaking of that play, that was something that UH and Kelvin Sampson had worked on specifically for this game. They had scouted Purdue on how they defend inbound passes and took advantage of any shift that they made, like whenever they try to peel out. When the guard in front of Uzan peeled out and Tugler saw that, they got the pass to Tugler. Tugler was able to get that pass to Uzan, and that was all she wrote. Everyone knows JoJo Tugler is the defensive player of the year, but can we just take a second?
You should think about it. Take a second.
To appreciate what Javier Francis has been this March. I mean, in this Purdue game, he had 8 points in the game, but also 5 rebounds and was just a monster at putting the ball back. Just an incredible piece to have off the bench, and what a humble piece as well. Think about this. He is a senior, and he started the year, lost his job to a sophomore, and how does he respond? By having an incredible March. He is an invaluable piece, and I am happy that he is a Houston Cougar. On to the next game, and just as expected, UH, their offense was just the defining factor in this game. They shot 42% against one of the best defensive teams in the country and shot 36% from 3. Tennessee had a miserable night shooting. They had 28% field goal percentage, and they were 17% from 3. Houston had 5 turnovers to Tennessee's 9 and 42 to Tennessee's 36. They dominated the stat line. After having a not-so-great game against Purdue, LJ Cryer found his shot again and had 17 points for 6 of 17 shooting. A healthy Sharp in the tournament has been sensational. Like we just mentioned, he's been clutch in these absolute huge games. He had 16 points on 6 of 14 shooting in this one. And again, UH isn't here without him. Roberts went 4 of 6 on an efficient night shooting, but we need the middle of the Big 12 conference play Roberts to show up in the Final Four.
Where is he?
Malik Wilson, who everyone thought wasn't even going to get a chance to play because of a concussion, ended up having a 7 rebound and 4 assist night because of course he did. That man is an absolute warrior.
Warriors, come out to play.
And with that, there are only 2 games left that Houston has to win before they are national champions. Let's take a look at that Duke matchup and then ponder to see who UH could play in the Final Four. Duke is one of, if not the best offensive team in the country, and of course, a lot of that has to do with Cooper Flagg, who averages 19 points a game on 48% shooting and 7 rebounds and 4 assists. He leads the team in all of those statistics. But this is a team that can do it without Cooper Flagg. He went down during the ACC conference tournament, and Duke ended up winning 2 games in a row to win that conference championship. UH averages more blocks and steals, but Duke averages slightly more points, field goal percentage, rebounding, and assists. Duke is the team that beat Houston last year to advance when Jamal Shead went down, so it would be great to have some payback and beat them for a chance to win a national championship. It's going to be a tough matchup, but Duke has not really faced the defense like Houston has all year, and I think that UH can maintain that defense and stifle Duke a little bit offensively on one end while continuing their prowess of three-point shooting and jump shooting on the other end. It's going to be a battle, but I have UH beating Duke 78-75 in a thriller. That game is in San Antonio at the Alamo Dome Saturday night at 7:49 p.m. Central. After that, it's anyone's guess. Florida is a very deep team, but they have trouble against good defense, and Auburn is definitely that. Auburn actually doesn't look as good as they did at the beginning and middle of the year, but I think that they match up with Florida really well. So I have Auburn facing Houston in a rematch for a national championship. UH is much better than they were at the beginning of the year versus Auburn now, especially at shooting the three. Roberts, Tugler, and Francis have all grown so much that I think they put a much better effort up against Janai Broome and co. Milos Uzan sat out a lot of that game. He was still learning the system and was sitting out with fouls. That's not going to happen this time around. Auburn looks like they have taken a step back while Houston has taken a step forward, especially in the last month or so. For my final prediction of the year, I have UH beating Auburn 75-69
Nice!
to win their first national championship. Thanks everyone for your support throughout the year. We're gonna have one more video come out after this one. But for now, keep calm, keep dancing, and go Cougs.